started. Sound check, sound check. Let's see where we're at here. Playboys. Let's rock and roll over here. What's up, Fender Lokes? ¿Cómo estás, carnal? Sounds good, sounds good. That's right, homie. All the usual suspects. That's what I'm talking about. What's the deal? Let's see, make sure this thing's gonna be all right. There we go. Phone's charging. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Cubole. Arizona in the house. Oh man, Fender Loke stuck on the 405. I was out there. I got on there like around like about 3:10 today, man. I got out there about 3:10 on the 405. Nothing major. You know how that goes, homie. Never a dull moment on the 405. Actually, it's always a dull moment on the 405. Let's see what we got out here. Let's see who's tapping in. Florida, Big Luke, what's good? Big Gil in the battlefield, you know what it is, Anthony. Tolson, Arizona Locos in the building. What's up, Rick? 831. Anthony, Robert. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on, man. And we're gonna get into that, man. That's exactly what's going on. Anybody who's been following politics, been following the fight in Ukraine, man, you know what it is. You get this done. Turn this thing on low. That way nobody. Put this one over here. So I got you guys on the horn real quick. Alex Jones to play a visit. I'm down with that. Well, I got you guys on the horn right here. We will be doing, and periodically you will see. Let me see. You're gonna see the Venmo Cash App, and this one is for. Come on, what's wrong with you, buddy? Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? That's a little. There we go. That's will be if you guys want to donate to the turkey giveaway we're gonna be having out here in North Hollywood this Saturday, man. This Saturday. Let me see if I can actually slow that down a little bit. There we go. Let's try that better. I think I was going a little bit too slow, too fast, actually. What's that? There you go. In case you guys want to donate for this Saturday, in case you guys didn't know, Tierra Street Park, the neighborhood I grew up in, we will be having a turkey giveaway. We'll be also feeding hundreds of people with the Victory Outreach. Angels Ponies and a few other nonprofits will be there. Also, we'll have somebody doing some haircuts. I got Angels Ponies it's pretty cool, man. It's a petting zoo. We have a jumper for the kids, music, maybe some nice cars to look at, and just a good wholesome family event, man. So shout out to Moises. He's the one that be giving you guys a lot of those free memberships. He has donated a good amount. Appreciate you, Moises, you and your wife. Also, my boy OG Steve from the Bronx as well has donated. Appreciate you guys, homie. So if you see that Cash App and stuff, you know what it's for. It is not for my pockets. I work for a living. It is for the turkey giveaway, homie. If you could interview anyone, who would it be? Of course, man. It'd have to be I would really like to interview either two. Like political wise, of course, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, man. I think it'd be a interesting interview, either one. Gonna go Park. What's up, Rick? I don't know if it's so much Putin's woofing, man. So if you've been hiding under a rock, or you've been hiding under a liberal tree somewhere, you may not know what's going on in Ukraine, even though I think most of you guys do, man. Hey, Johnny, appreciate that, homeboy. Johnny Garcia for the turkey giveaway. Much love, my man. Appreciate that, man. I'm sure the families will too. The families really look forward to that, man. I will go live that day. Maybe I will. You know what? I will. I will get my GoPro and also do a little hood vlog in my neighborhood. I mean, at the same time to show you where I'm from and all that good stuff. What's up, homie? ¿Cómo estás, carnal? Ulysses. 35-month membership. That's what's up, homeboy. Appreciate that. So, with the Ukraine situation, it's definitely getting heated, homie. You're not a prepper, I said. Don't trip, carnal. Don't believe everything you hear. If you're old enough to woof, you're old enough to get beat down, homeboy. And then you gotta lie to kick it, homie. I don't gotta lie to kick it. That's the same people you don't see them with their homies, homie. They don't fuck with them. That's very cool. Johnny donated $20. Great guy, for sure, for sure. YouTube channel, Fulton Informer YouTube channel, huh? Okay. Centrado, what's good? So it seems like Joe Biden is trying to put a wrench into any kind of peace talks that are going on between Ukraine, Russia, and the United States, because he just in the last 2 days pretty much gave the green light to Ukraine to use their, I think, some ballistic missiles that have a range of about, I don't know, 180, 200 and some miles, and they could be used to be launched into Russia. And I believe they actually used them either yesterday or sometime today. What this does is this brings the elevated threat much higher. And for another turkey. Again, Johnny, appreciate you, player. That's right, homeboy. There you go, Johnny. Appreciate you. Let me see. Also, we'll put that up there in case anybody wants to donate through Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. This is not for the channel. This is exclusively going to our turkey giveaway this Saturday, the 23rd, Tierra Street Park in North Hollywood, right? So what's going down is Russia has been pretty much, beating their chest and telling the United States, this has been since the beginning of war, if you guys give these guys certain weapons and they use them against us, we will receive that as an act of war. And as an act of war, we may possibly use nuclear weapons to protect ourselves. So today or yesterday, Zelensky actually used them. He actually fired some of these weapons over into Russia. Today, Putin made a message out there in the Russian news airwaves and was speaking about it. And he was speaking about it and saying that, we forewarned them. We've told the United States not to use these. But one good thing that I did hear out of it, him say, was he said there is a new political I think he said power administration coming in that is completely different with the administration that is taking place right now. So that being taken into consideration, I think they're more backing up from the talk of nuclear threat. But he still mentioned, he has to mention that's his job as a president, right? But this is a slap in the face in the talks of the peace process. It would be like, how they're saying to Israel, stop doing this to Gaza, stop doing this to Gaza. And then all of a sudden, you want to sit here and tell them the 2 months before you change presidents, oh, go ahead and use these kind of weapons on them, knowing damn well that that's going to make peace talk that much more difficult. And that's exactly what's going down with Ukraine right now in Russia. After Biden, who has been very silent on Ukraine in the last few months, you gotta remember, they haven't said much of nothing on Ukraine. It took a back burner to the elections. But now that the elections are done, guess what? I'm not going to be president next year. Let me go ahead and just blow up the peace talks and let these guys use these kind of weapons that would hopefully make Vladimir Putin do something that would make it next to impossible for the next president, which would be Donald Trump, to come in here and try to make any peace talks. And that's pretty much what's going on, dude. That's how much the war machine of the Democratic Party will do to pretty much, hold on, let me see, to make it worse for anybody else to make peace, as long as it's not on my watch. And the peace, it's like they don't want the peace to happen under their administration, under the Trump administration. They're upset that Trump would even bring it up and say that he would be able to make peace with Russia and Ukraine. I guarantee you right now, Russia and Ukraine, they're talking, brother. They have to be talking. The United States, I'm sure Donald Trump has had conversations with Putin, with Zelensky, and he was trying to do some behind the scenes peace talk. But now Zelensky's doing this. You know, who knows what Russia's next step is? But they might strike back, and they might strike hard, because right now there's a part of Ukraine that's actually a thriving city. Everything's going well. You would think there is no war in that country. And if Vladimir Putin really wanted to, he can drop a bomb over there, homie, and then we'll be back to square one, carnal. What's up? Things will get worse before they get better. Well, hopefully, for us, it's not as bad as far as war goes. We're just paying for that war over there. But when it comes to Ukraine, nah, homie, it's gone pretty bad for those guys out there. It's they've been at war for many years. I'm sure they lost hundreds of thousands of lives, and so has the Russian people. So for those people, it's definitely gotten pretty bad, homie. And hopefully there'll be an end in sight. No, you can reply to super chats. All right, let me see. Homie, I didn't know that. Be the first. Thank you, Johnny. There we go. Let me see. There you go. See, you can reply to super chats, people. Oh, there you go. What's up, Chicken Wang? So I want to come in here. Let me see if I can find that one piece. Give me 1 second here. Let me throw it in here. This is a Trump issue. Yeah, Trump even says something. Let me see what Trump had to say about it. That one, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, bro. Oh man, SoCal 1918 for the turkeys, not this turkey, but the other turkeys, homie. Appreciate that, man. Much love to you, homie. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate Johnny. Like I said, people, all these donations right now, they're not going towards me. They're not going towards the channel. They're going for the turkeys that we will be buying this weekend. I'm gonna go to Costco. I'll probably even do a vlog at Costco. I'm gonna go to Costco and I'm gonna buy them out, home. I did that last year with my homeboy Short Dog. This year we'll do it again. I'll do it on Friday. But yeah, we're gonna definitely go buy all the turkeys out of the Costco's out here in the city, either North Hollywood or Pacoima. And then on Saturday morning, you guys can be there. I'll be there like around 9-10 a.m. We won't really start giving out the turkeys until about noon. So there will be a line. We'll be feeding the people, the whole shebang, homie. But yeah, let me reply to that one, man. That's much love, homie. Appreciate that. SoCal 1918, homeboy. Much love. Thank you. So, see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's why we do what we do, carnal. Yeah, so I want to get this clip real quick. Because this is some real serious stuff. People just kind of believe it's not. Let me see. What's he got? Oh, here we go. Let me get this in real quick. All right. We got the super chats jumping in, homie. Appreciate you guys, player. Let me see. Studio mode. Time flies when you're having fun. Video capture, huh? What's this one? Oh, that's my camera. Hold on, not wrong one. Display capture. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's the one. I know why. Hold on. Give me a second here. There we go. Let's see what Trompa's got to say about this shit, homeboy. Let me see. Give me a second. Getting the video of the Trumper talking about. There we go. Let me see if I can get him to talk over here real quick.
It has never been closer than it is right now. We need to clean house. World War III has never been closer than it is right now. We need to clean house of all of the warmongers and America last globalists and the deep state, the Pentagon, the State Department, and the national security industrial complex. One of the reasons I was the only president in generations who didn't start a war is that I was the only president who rejected the catastrophic advice of many of Washington's generals, bureaucrats, and the so-called diplomats who only know how to get us into conflict, but they don't know how to get us out. For decades, we've had the very same people, such as Victoria Nuland and many others just like her, obsessed with pushing Ukraine toward NATO, not to mention the State Department support for uprisings in Ukraine. These people have been seeking confrontation for a long time, much like the case in Iraq and other parts of the world, and now we're teetering on the brink of World War III. And a lot of people don't see it, but I see it, and I've been right about a lot of things. They all say Trump's been right about everything. None of this excuses in any way the outrageous and horrible invasion of Ukraine 1 year ago, which would have never happened if I... And that includes President Biden, whose own people said he's never made a good decision when it comes to looking at other countries and looking at wars. We have to replace them with people who support American interests over our 4 years.
So that's a Trumper, man. Caesar Loza, $49.99 super chat for the turkeys. Not this turkey, but the turkeys we'll be buying, man. Cesar Lopez for the turkeys, bro. I got you for sure. I just donated at Polly's project, and it's a season of giving back. Thank you for doing this for the community, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, Cesar, I appreciate you, carnal. Much love, homie, to you and your family, homie. That means a lot. Anthony says, hey, Gil, it's amazing that you take so much time out of your daily life and your family's life to do this podcast, which helps out so many people, myself included. Hey, for sure, but I appreciate you guys tapping in as well. I got to thank my wife, too, because my wife is the one that, you know, it's not like we don't have any little babies anymore, little kids, even though, you know, I want a doggy. But my wife, like, she knows how passionate I am about doing these podcasts and talking about politics and just, you know, try to inform people on you know, certain policies that are going on around, not just in the local city, but nationwide. And she's the one that supports me the most, man. She knows how I am, and like right now, today was a, you know, pretty busy, hectic day at work. I'm sitting there on the couch, just got done eating dinner, watching a little bit of news, and she's like, "You gonna do a podcast?" I said, "Yeah, I just need to unwind a little bit." So I get home, I chill for maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour and a half at the most. After that, I jump and take a playa real quick, take a shower, and I'm out here at the studio, man. I'm out here doing my thing because, you know, it's a passion of mine to educate us and get myself educated at the same time. And that way, when somebody's speaking about certain events, you guys are tapped in, because in our community, it's a lot of times that we are not informed in what's going on, and the local and other medias are just going to tell you what they believe without, not even what they believe, mostly what their sponsors are paying them to believe. And the time for us to get educated, as far as especially Latinos, homie, it's time, homie. It's time for us to start knowing what's going on, not just here in your neighborhood, not just in the YouTube Yarda, but around the world in general, man. But I also appreciate that because of this platform, I can now, you know, get together with other people, like-minded individuals. And some of us, we don't agree politically, but that's the thing, people. We don't have to agree politically to help out the community. And now, like, you know, this will be the 7th year that the Victory Outreach does it. This will be the 4th year that I've done it with them, and it's all because of the YouTube channel. If it wasn't for the YouTube channel, I don't know if I would be doing the stuff that I'm doing. I know I've always helped my homies and stuff like that around my neighborhood, but I'm 100% sure that I wouldn't be doing the stuff that I'm doing, because this YouTube channel allows me to hook up with other people, get the word out, and actually use it as a positive means of communication, man. And I appreciate all you guys for that. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's see what else we got. So yeah, so that was the Trumper, bro. That was a Trumper. For sure, Anthony. That was a good woman. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I just will say I'm rooting for Putin. No, man. See, this is something that can definitely get out of hand very quickly. We in the modern day world just seem to believe that war can never happen on our land, especially as Americans. We believe that that's just something that happened back in like the 40s, World War II, the 18th, World War One. Yeah, we've had a couple scrimmages like Iraq and Afghanistan, but that stuff will never come to our shore. And that couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth, man. Every civilization will eventually go to war, even on their turf. I mean, whether they want to believe it or not. And when it comes to nuclear warfare, yeah, we can definitely. When you have somebody who is a president of Russia, has the power that they do, and controls the country in the way that he does, and has the arsenal, and he's telling you, hey, you need to pump your brakes, because if not, I'm gonna nuke your ass. And you keep poking the bear, eventually that bear is going to strike. And right now, as they speak, I'm sure that, Putin's administration, they're talking about, all right, man, these guys launched some of these missiles towards us. We already warned them. Now, what do we do to make sure that they understand that it's not just a warning? It's us letting you know we're going to use some major weapons. And hopefully Russia doesn't respond in a manner that won't allow peace talks to actually begin, because the Biden administration, they don't want peace talks, bro. They want to keep selling weapons. That's what this is. This is the industrial manufacturers, weapon manufacturers. To them, they are making big, huge money. These are profit years. Wars are great for these people. They love war. More war means more bullets, more bombs, more tanks, more missiles, more jets. You name it. Every single one of those is cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching in their pockets. So when they hear we're gonna send some more money to Ukraine, they're thinking money, homie. That's exactly what they're thinking. But hopefully greed doesn't come back to put us in a major war. Because imagine Russia drops, even if it's not a nuclear warhead, but something that is just a major warhead in the middle of their city that's like New York. What's America gonna do? Because then it's going to be up to the U.S. to do something. And if they do something, Russia's ready, China's ready, everybody's on guard, and we can literally lose everything we have, because we have some politicians that are greedy. We have politicians who want war. We have politicians who don't want to have any peace talks, and that's what's going on right now in Ukraine. They don't want any peace talks, homie. But when Trumpas comes in, this should change, homie. Yeah, that's where you're wrong, homie. So Frank says, what's Frank saying? So I like your American Cholo, but those other countries are not going to do shit. Now, when you say those other countries, are you talking about the one who's actually bombing them, that's called Russia, that actually invaded Ukraine? Or please tell me which other countries. The world is not what it seems, homie. Yeah, I agree. We should also educate our kids, the younger generation, on combat and survival. Let me get this phone number up there real quick, fellas. Let me see. Hey, so we got a new LAPD. I don't know if you guys didn't know. We got a new LAPD chief. They were trying to give that fool a $200,000 raise. They gave him like a 150 racks, bro, compared to the last chief of police. So I'm trying to figure out how it is that in today's day and age that we have a major fund issue and everything else, and we get to give the chief of police a $250,000 no, I think like $150,000 raise. Let me see. We want. Come on, baby. Let's go. Roadcaster Pro is now discoverable. Okay, where are you? I don't see it. Come on, buddy. Now we get some numbers. Roadcaster Pro. There you go, big guy. All right, we're active. Activados, carnal. Activados. There you go. Thank you, Raza, the military-industrial complex. Them are the words I was looking for. That's exactly who loves it. The military-industrial complex. Some fool's talking about, are those the apartments over there? Nah, fool. It's the war machine, carnal. It's the war machine. Chicken Wang said, well, my fat ass will be fine. My car's engine's also a nuclear war machine. Yeah. I kind of got that, fool. Yeah, there you go, fool. Give him a pizza party like the rest of us when we expect a raise. Yeah, let me see if I can see this guy, bro. I want to see how much he's gonna get paid here real quick. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see where we at. Players, LAPD chief. Gets a raise. There we go. That's the one, homie. Let me see if you guys can see that real quick. I'll put it up here. And there we go. I don't know if that's big enough, though. There we go. All right, so it says before the ceremony, the city council approved McDonald's base salary of $450,000, which the LA Board of Police Commission requested. That is down from the board's initial. Yeah, they were trying to get $507,000, and people were like, "No," which was a jump of more than $150,000 from the previous chief, homie. That's nuts, brother. That is nuts. That is the amount of money that they gave the chief of police. They gave him, so the last chief of police was making 2 and some change. This guy's making $450,000. That means he got a raise of $150,000. What is this guy gonna do? Is so excellent. I want to know if this chief of police is gonna go out there and get rid of all the drugs and all the murders and everything else. Nah, do it. And it's not like we don't know the guy. I want to say he used to be the old sheriff, the old chief of the sheriff. So now he goes from the sheriff, he goes over here, and now he's making 150 racks more. 450. That guy makes more than Trompito, carnal. That's how it is. Israel and Ukraine are like Swiss bank accounts for these political, pieces of, well, I agree, homie. I agree. Let me go to the number. Where's the number up? In case you want this one to call. ¿A dónde está el número de teléfono? Let me see. Ghost, Roadcaster, AC logo. Where in the hell is the phone number at? Phone? Video? Huh. Did I lose the phone number for somebody? Nope, that's the one. Oh, there it is. There's the phone number, fool. There's the number you guys want to tap in. 747-279-8109. 747-279-8109. It's supposed to start running here pretty soon. Thanks for covering this topic. Thanks for tapping in, homeboy. I wouldn't be tapping in if you guys were not coming in and joining in the conversation. Let me take studio mode off right there. Excuse me. Let me bring this down a little bit. That's it. All right. Breathe in circles. how much they show Tyson. Oh man, don't even talk to me about that, man. That was such a horrible fight, man. It was, oh, bro. But you know what? I'm just glad that I've never paid for a Jake Paul fight, his brother's fight, none of those guys. It was a good one to at least, get together with people. That was about it, brother. Hotline, what you got?
Cuando nació preguntó la partera, le dijo, ¿cómo le van a poner?
Oh, shit.
Hello, viejo.
What's up, fool? What's going on?
Right here, bro, fucking echándole chingazo acá en el Port of Long Beach, bro.
You're working, homeboy. That's what I'm talking about, homeboy. Get that. So what's good? Talk to us.
Hell yeah. If I don't get it, someone else gonna get it, brody.
You know this, fool. You know this. That's how it works, homeboy. So what you think, man? What you think about Biden going ahead and letting these guys use certain missiles over in Russia and possibly heading us to a world war situation?
Nah, bro. I think that's a bad idea. We got a lot of young cats out here, in the real fucking battlefield.
Yeah.
Dealing with all this shit. And we don't need all this bullshit, bro, right now. Trump just got into presidency, and I think it's too much, bro.
Yeah, and that is the worst part of it. It's like, you have a new president coming in there. He's talking about brokering some kind of peace with these guys. And what do? You throw a wrench in the whole peace talks by doing this, homie. Especially not even, think about it. This month's already over, bro. So it's really like, it's 2 calendar months, but it's literally como un mes, güey. Un mes, and all of a sudden, you're not going to be the leader of this gang anymore, but I'm going to go pick a fight with a big-ass gang just because I know you're coming in.
Hell nah, bro. That's not how it works, bro.
Yeah, fool.
Hell nah.
So hopefully Putin kind of chills, and hopefully, I don't know what Zelensky's thinking, dropping those bombs over there, fool, because, I mean, if the president of Russia really wanted to, he could press a button and just destroy that whole country.
No, yeah, Russia got the power, bro. Russia got the power, and those soldiers, bro, they're intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, they'll wipe out a whole country, bro, like without a blink of an eye, homie.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't go that route, because if it does, and I think the stock market started dipping because of that too as well.
Hell yeah, bro. Mi respetos para los rusos, viejo. Mi respetos.
Ya está, carnal. That's right.
All right, buddy.
Be safe out there, carnal. Hey.
All right. Likewise.
All right, homie. Any word? Yeah. Chris is doing all right. You know what? Let me see if I can call Chris right now. I tapped in with him last week. He was pretty excited out there doing his thing. Let me see if I can get Chris on the horn real quick. Let me see. We got a hotline. Hotline. What you got?
Hey, what up, you?
What's up, fool? Talk to us.
¿Qué onda? Acá era Marcos the Trucker, acá de Tlari.
Where you calling from?
Just tapping in, you know what I mean? No, ¿sabes qué? I think Putin, mira, no se anima. Ponle que sí, he talks a lot. I was listening to some program the other day.
Yeah.
And they were saying that he was just bluffing. Because, mira, si los vatos de Ukraine no le puede hacer nada a los vatos de Ukraine, ¿qué le va a hacer a los soldados de the United States? Huh?
Yeah, I think that's a misconception. What he wants more than anything else, he wants to broker a peace deal that says Ukraine will not join NATO, right? And the reason he hasn't gone all the way, as my opinion, is just like when we went into Iraq the first time. We only went to the border. Remember, we only went to the border. We never took out Saddam Hussein, because why? If you break it, you buy it. And that's where America made a mistake on the last Iraq war, because Bush was so pumped up for his dad. He went all the way in, and what happened? We got stuck with Ukraine. We got stuck with Iraq for years, bro. And how many billions of dollars did we end up throwing away into that country? So I think that Putin knows if he goes all the way inside and destroys that whole cities where they're at, then that's Russia. Then Russia's stuck paying the bill for that place forever, having to either try to control it or get out. And if he gets out, it's gonna be guerrilla warfare. Look at us in Afghanistan. Who's back in power in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
The Taliban's back in power, bro. The Taliban's back in power, and we could say the same thing. Well, look, America couldn't even take out the Taliban. The thing is that if you break it, you buy it. So a lot of these guys, especially the generals and other people who followed wars for years and know all the stuff that comes with it, they know, hey man, we can't go in this place. What they want to do is they want to broker a deal, fool. They want a deal saying, listen, we get these pieces of Ukraine who are really like they're like Russian people, but we want you to sign a treaty, and that's all they've ever wanted. Sign a treaty, say you will not join NATO, because if they join NATO, they literally have an enemy on their border, and they refuse to have that. And I really don't blame them.
Yeah. Hey, güey, you remind me, están como los chinitos que dices cuando entras a la tienda, hey, you break, you buy.
Sí, güey, pues así es, güey. You break it, you buy it, fool. So they know I ain't trying to break this shit, carnal. I'm trying to get out of here, homeboy.
I hear you. Hey, mis respetos por los turkeys. You know what I mean? Keep on doing your thing, Gil. Aquí estamos, del raza.
Thank you, brother.
We're right here
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, homie. That's right, homie. Thank you, brother. Later, carnal.
Órale.
Yeah, in case you guys haven't seen, we got the Cash App, Venmo right there. In case you guys want to donate, screenshot that. That's the Cash App. That is for the turkeys. Like I said, not for this turkey, but for the turkeys we'll be giving away on Saturday the 23rd, Saturday the 23rd, Tierra Street Park, North Hollywood. Pull up. I'll be there. A couple of the fellas will be there, and we'll be out there just having a good old time, family wise, homeboy. What do we got? Just give me a second here. Got a hotline. What's good?
Hey, Gil.
Talk to me.
Hey, you know this guy, Joe Biden and Kamala? These people were not put into a position based on their intelligence. It's more like they were put in there to be sellout puppets of certain somebodies.
Right.
They're idiots. This guy, he's going to get us into World War III and end up croaking the following day and leave us with a mess. I heard they're trying to, that he didn't even get permission. He's got to get this approved by Congress, from what I hear. Yet, I think the missiles are already in Ukraine. And I think they even fired, I heard 6 of them or something, not nuclear, but...
Yeah. No, Ukraine has had these missiles for a few months now, but the deal was you can't use them out of your border. You need to use them in your country to protect yourselves. But Ukraine has been pushing them.
But they're long-range missiles, though, ain't they?
Yes,
to reach into Russia, deep into Russia.
Well, yeah, but they were using them...
What I heard is
Yeah, go ahead.
What I heard is they cannot use them unless they get the permission, but they're long-range missiles, though.
But they got the permission. They got the permission from Biden 2 days ago. That was a problem. And
right. That's they just got that permission, and that's just the thing, though. That they were not supposed to. He's not allowed to do that, from what I hear. He's got to get Congress to approve that. He can't decide that.
Yeah, but
so they're like doing something illegal. Like he's doing something illegal. It's got to be approved by Congress.
The worst thing is that Vladimir Putin has been telling him, if you guys start getting weapons from the United States and use them on our soil, we will see it as a war.
Right, it's a declaration of war by the NATO and the United States. Well, the United States is part of NATO. But yeah, he said don't think that the Atlantic is going to protect you any longer, because they will attack into the United States, like our soil.
Right.
Like, this is going to affect us. He might attack that capital city of Ukraine first.
Bro. Yeah.
But if anything other than that, after that happens, like he's gonna continue on into Europe and then in the United States. Like,
yeah, I don't.
And he's right.
I don't think he will, though. I really don't think his. I think his thing is.
You think he's bluffing?
No, I don't. I don't know if he's ever said. He said, if this is what he's pretty much said. If any of those countries use weapons or give weapons to us, then yeah, I might invade you. But that's just like you going to war on a street gang, and these other street gangs are giving these guys guns. Like, hey, fool, you guys are giving these guys guns to kill us, and maybe I'm gonna go bang on you. I think that's what he's saying. But if I almost can guarantee, if Ukraine were to sign a treaty that said they would not join NATO like they originally did in the 90s, this war would be over. But that's the problem. It seems like the Biden administration doesn't want this war to be over.
Well, I think they did sign a treaty saying that they were not going to ever join NATO. It was always going to be neutral. But they're violating. NATO is violating that treaty.
That was in the 90s.
Into it. That's the whole reason. That was the whole reason that Russia invaded.
This is correct.
They're not the ones starting it. In reality, we're the ones that are starting it. The United States and NATO is the one that's starting this beef with Russia, because they're supposed to stay NATO along with a few other countries that have already also joined into NATO. They were all supposed to stay neutral, and during this whole war that we've been having with Ukraine, or Russia has been having with Ukraine, a few other countries, I think it was Norway and what's that other one up there by Norway? I think they used this opportunity to join into.
Yeah, Sweden I think also joined.
NATO.
I think Sweden was the one who joined.
Well, Norway and Sweden.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think and Ukraine too. They're trying to get Ukraine into it too. That's the whole reason all this is happening. It's not them starting beef. It's weird.
It's true. It was from the accord they signed like in 90-something, 97 or something, and they broke it. They broke that deal, and that's what. But even before he invaded, he was surrounding Ukraine for like 4 months and putting stuff there, and he was trying to tell them, negotiate. You guys can't do this. You can't do this. So we pretty much warned them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the media gets a hold of it, and all of a sudden, I'm not saying Vladimir Putin's a real nice guy, bro. But we would do the same exact thing if Mexico tried to join have joined the Russian and China coalition. We would tell Mexico, no, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not joining these guys.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. He was warning them not for days, not for months, but for years. He's been warning. Stop, gathering up in Ukraine. Stop putting your stuff in there. Stop trying to get them to join NATO.
For
we
sure.
had an agreement.
For sure.
We had an agreement. You guys are the ones breaking that agreement. That's why
sir.
he started gathering his military around Ukraine, and now we're in a mess. We're in a mess, and it's our fault in reality. Well, maybe not us, the people, not the American people, but the government, NATO.
Right.
Oh, you know who else? I guarantee you he's got something to do with it. I have a feeling he has a huge part to do with it. Soros. And that other guy that owns BlackRock. I bet you anything. Soros especially. I don't understand. This guy, I think, is behind a lot of stuff, man. I think he's behind a lot of stuff. And then his son's all happy. What's his name? Alex Soros? He's happy. He's happy that we're about to go to war. He said it was what did he say? A great thing or something like that?
Yeah, dude. It's a damn shame, brother.
How is this a great thing? Like, people have died and are gonna die. Like, a lot of people have died, and much more are gonna die if this opens up.
Oh my God!
Many more.
Bro. Tip of the iceberg.
More people. And I guarantee you, it's not gonna be any of his family. George Soros's
of course
family.
not. Of course
not. It's gonna be the people.
Of
course.
Know?
Like, this is sad. Like, you should do a whole thing on him.
For
on
sure.
that guy.
Hey, brother,
I guarantee you
I appreciate the call, player.
All right.
Homie, right. He's passionate, brother. You got to give him that. The man is passionate. That's what we love. Smiley, East Los. Gil, what do you think of Los Angeles becoming a sanctuary city today? Bueno o malo? I always thought we were a sanctuary city, to be completely honest with you, Smiley. I honestly thought that we were already a sanctuary city. To me, I don't mind it. I really don't. But I would just hope that there would be also like a certain mechanism in place for these sanctuary cities that would say, hey, man, if you're like a rapist, yeah, we'll give you to ICE, homie. If you're a pedophile, we'll give you to ICE. If you beat your wife, we'll give you to ICE. If you beat your kids, we will give you to ICE. I think that's always the problem with the Democratic Party, that they throw a blanket like policy around everything and don't think about there is bad people that, should get deported, homeboy. Hotline.
QLE, Mr. Q.
Ese Kimosavi. What's up, fool? You ready to go to Russia to go to war, carnal?
Hey, carnal, see, you know what? Put me in there, homie. I'll be the first in line with a bunch of grenades. Don't give a damn. Hey,
what's
I'll
up,
go pull a kamikaze for all the cerotes that want to be stuck in that flag, homie.
A la gran puta, vos.
Yeah, sabes. Honestly, I think it's just a psyops, bro. I think it just they're trying to stir the narrative that this Vato is gonna incite a war with Ukraine. And if I'm not mistaken, they got some resources there, bro.
Who's that?
They got some Ukraine has some.
Oh,
resources.
Major. Yeah, they definitely do, bro.
And I think they're not really telling what they're really fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Because how is it that all of a sudden, you know, these fools wanna use freaking weaponry that's gonna freaking start so much drama? Come on now. And then they already got the Koreans on their team. What was it?
They got the North Koreans, bro. They got North Koreans, but the North Koreans are watching porn for and they're getting addicted to it. You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
Victor Hurtado, appreciate you. Hold on, fool. Victor Hurtado, $20 super chat. I appreciate you. He shot it on Zelle for the turkeys. One love.
Pinche super chat.
Those are gonna be for the turkeys, fool.
I know, carnal. It's gonna be live, man. You need to go live with that shit, carnal.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying?
I will.
Hey, even invite the haters too on the YouTube.
They can come, fool. I can take them. We can take it to the alley real quick, and after that we come back and give out some turkeys, fool. Nothing major, homeboy. I see.
But I think at the end of the day, carnal, I think it's just a psyops to confuse people, you know, to steer to see if they're gonna really, you know, succumb to NATO. Because at the end of the day, man, come on now, you're gonna let United States jump in? We're already stuck like Chuck. we're trying to figure out if what's her name? That Mexican president, Sean Baum or whatever. She's a Jew.
The female chick. Hey, yeah, she says she's gonna deport 200,000 güeros from Mexico, fool.
Hey, it's all good. We ain't tripping. Bring them.
She's not deporting nobody, bro. She's not deporting nobody.
At the end of the day, man, I think it's all about capitalism. You know, trying to throw this fear mongering over here, throw this fear mongering over here, while we're stuck building the highways, cooking the food. You know what I'm saying? Washing the dishes. You know what I'm saying? And doing the cement work as always, carnal.
For sure.
The Browns still gonna hold it down, carnal. But at the end of the day, hey, just educate us, carnal. Keep us together as a collective. And man, we gotta do what we gotta do, carnal.
Yes, Kimo. Appreciate the call always, homeboy.
All right, late.
Trucha, way. Yeah, Victor Hurtado, appreciate that. Moses, as always, appreciate OG Steve, homie. Those are the ones that hit me up on Cash App and Zelle, man. Let me put it back up there. You guys want to donate to the turkey giveaway? We'll go live that Saturday, which is Saturday the 23rd, 10 a.m. to about 4 or 5 p.m. It's supposed to rain, but not until the nighttime. So we'll be perfectly fine to go out there, have a good time, a little bit of music, chilling out. Nothing major, homie. The caller is speaking facts, homie. Welding the pipes. I don't know about that, homie. Don't be welding the pipas. Ese Gil, saludos de Tulare. No te oí. Just called in. There's a Tulare, the Central Valle. All right, here we go. Hotline 951. What's good?
What's good, Gil?
Talk to me, homeboy.
Hey, boy, quick question. I gotta know, dog.
Shoot.
Trump said he's going to go to Texas, go check some shit out today, right?
Okay.
What, you think that was a flex, letting these fools know, hey, bro, I got a missile that goes around the whole world in 90 minutes.
Is that what that thing was, fool?
Yeah, dog. That shit goes around the whole world in 90 minutes.
No chingues, way. That's quick, fool. Hey, could you...
Look it up.
Yeah, no, I saw the headline that it was the most powerful rocket ever in history.
Biggest fucking thing going in space. It went 90 minutes. I mean, Google it when you get off there. And I'm thinking, Trump's like, come on, bro, that fool has tons of fucking rocket launches. But he wanted to be at this one. He's probably like telling Putin and homie from Ukraine, probably fool from Ukraine, hey, dog, look up, homie.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out right now. Let everybody see it as well.
Hey, check it out, fool, because I know I'm not sure. This fool's a flex, you know me? Like, you guys want to fucking play? Hey, look up. Hope you fools look up.
Yeah.
90 minutes.
No, but no. Listen, Russia knows what it is. But the thing is, if we go into anything like that, it's over with, bro. It's like it's not even a competition. Everybody's gonna lose. We're the whole world's gonna die, carnal. Nothing major.
We're gonna lose, fool.
Yeah, fool.
That's the shit I'm talking about. But I honestly, I really think, homie, letting fools on
Yeah,
No
fool.
matter where you
I'm gonna check it out right now, though, brother. I'm gonna play the clip. Thanks, I appreciate it. Late.
oh, yeah.
Damn, a missile that goes. Okay, I got that one already. What is a chat type? Timeout? Nah, I don't like that. Pasa porque pasa. Okay, that's live control. I don't care about that. I want to dock the comments. Come on, player. Where you at? Oh, boy. Let me see where they're coming at. Okay, pop out chat. Chat's popped out, player. Nope. Ta-da, copy. All right, I'm just gonna get the comments, put them right here. That's the best way to do it, Gilly. Let me see what Chuato's got. He's going to Texas to eat dinner with Rogan. Nah, he went over there also with his boy, homie. Car thinks is shit. Nah, he went over there to see oh, there you go. It's working again. Yeah, let me see if I could find that video from the rocket ship today, homeboy. The rocket ship. Let me see. Details. On rocket launch. Let's see what you got. No, not that one. Today. An hour and a half. That seems kind of. That's. All right, let's see what it is. 40 SpaceX flight launch booster. Not that one. What do we got? I see you. Let me see if we got.
Not only is SpaceX going to attempt to land this rocket booster on Earth or on a drone ship, they're going to attempt to catch it midair with these two giant metal chopsticks. And, you know, it's so easy to get caught up Mars. And we're not just...
Look at Trumps.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Booster Raptor, chamber pressure nominal.
Hotline.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, homeboy? Over here, the rocket launch. Cardano, talk to me.
Hey, man, this is American Cholo.
Man, the one and the only, homeboy. Unless I owe you money. If I owe you money, you got the wrong number.
Nah, you don't owe me no money, man.
If I owe you money, you got the wrong number, player.
Hey, man.
What's up, homie?
Hey, we can get some money together, though.
That's what I'm talking about, playboy, but legally, homie. No illegal money, Cardano. I ain't trying to go back to jail. Talk to me, though. What you got, homeboy? What you got?
What happened? That damn Elon rocket launch?
Yeah, that was the launch right there. I had a guy tell me that, and I don't know if it's true or not, that he said that rocket will go around the world in an hour and a half. That seems
that's pretty goddamn fast.
Oh, gee, that's true, but that is extremely fast. I mean, that means we could put a nuke on that thing and bomb anybody we want within an hour, pretty much.
And land it back.
Hey, drop the nuke and then bring it back and get some more, homie. That's the crazy part.
Goddamn right.
What's good, though, my man?
Nothing much, man. I was just pretty much wanting to speak on that. It was good to talk to you, man. Ain't nothing but love. Hey, I'm from the East Coast, so, man, nothing but love from South Carolina right here.
South Carolina. That's what's up, homeboy. Hey, I appreciate you guys out there. I appreciate you guys all over the nation, man. It's a beautiful thing that we can get together to talk some politics without all the politically correct stuff on it.
That's what's up, man.
Much love, homie.
Hey,
appreciate the
nothing
call.
but love, man. Take care of yourself, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Late. So I'm talking about, homie. Got the Carolinas in the building. So, yeah. AC just found out Newsom made it a law against voter ID in Cali. Yeah, he did. He made that. He made that maybe like about a month ago, bro. Maybe longer. Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes zero sense, homie. Hotline. What you got?
Hey, Gil, how's it going? This is Anthony, posted up here in Temecula, California.
Anthony from Temecula. What's up, Anthony? How are you, my brother?
What's up, my brother? I'm one of your day ones.
I remember,
so I got a
homie.
couple questions.
Yeah, shoot, Anthony.
Oh, well, all right.
You and your sons.
Right.
I remember.
Hey, so a couple questions for you
shoot.
real quick. So I just want your opinion on this. I mean, I used to be a Democrat. You kind of like, I ended up voting Republican. So I voted Trumpito.
That's right.
Right. My wife still goes for Kamala. It is what it is. So
same as mine.
I respect her, and she respects what my opinion.
Absolutely.
And my decisions I made. So he's talking about that he's going to deport all the illegals. I know it's not just not Mexicans like everybody thinks. Mexicans, Latinos, raza, whatever people say. He wants to get rid of the degenerates, the ones that commit crimes, the ones that come over here from over there that are, wanted by the police for whatever reason. Okay, so that's one. He said day one, he wants to use the military. From what I understand, he's going to use the military, he's going to use the police, and he's going to deport everybody to the other side. Whatever the other side is, whether it's Mexico, Brazil, Honduras, it is what it is.
Yes.
Second one is he wants to eliminate the tax on the waiters, on the tips.
Correct.
He wants to get rid of that. And then what's the other one? Social Security. He wants to get rid of Social Security. So how do you think at the end of the day all that's going to affect us, you, me, our neighbors? At the end of the day, is the economy going to go to shit, or is it going to get better? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Okay, so
what's your opinion?
I definitely have concerns when it comes to immigration, right? Because that hits home, but I didn't let that scare me not into voting for him. After we're done here, I'm going to play a clip where News Nation, Cuomo actually is interviewing, what's his name? The new border czar, Tom Homan, right? I actually like I like some of the stuff that's coming out of Tom Homan's mouth now. It's not the same old rhetoric about we're just gonna deport everybody and this and that. He's saying now, this is what is changing. Listen, we got 700,000 or 1 million people who are on the list to get deported for crimes already. So we already have a long list of people, and those are the first people on our list that we're gonna be going after. So in other words, they're going to finally start going after people who have lost their case, and it's time for you to go, brothers, that have already had their due process in court, that were already told you need to go for whatever reason, right? So he's going to go after those people. I don't see, and if he does, it'll be a grave mistake by the Trump administration if he just starts going against anybody who's illegal, because I would be against that, because you got a bunch of illegals working at our, picking our foods. I mean, you got a lot of them that make this country, the wheels go round and round. If you were to if we were to snap our hands right now and say, okay, every single illegal person in America is gone, tomorrow, America's not moving, bro. 100% tomorrow. Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of like that movie. I'm sorry to interrupt. Kind of like that movie, A Day Without a Mexican. But it's not so much without a Mexican, but without illegals, right?
What
happens? Everybody, you go to a restaurant and there's nobody there to work the back. Who's going to work the back? Do you think somebody that wants to make $20-$30 an hour is going to work that?
And forget the back. There's not going to be any food to cook. Because the majority of people out there breaking their back are immigrants, brother. And even like even like in your local bakery and all that stuff, you have a lot of Asians that do that. You have a lot of Asians who are illegal in this country. You have a lot of everything. It's just the face of illegals is the Latino face, the Mexican face, because the border is right here. That's why people always seem to believe, right?
That's what people think right away. Yep.
Yeah, but I would believe that Trump is smart enough, being a developer, that he knows the role that Latinos play in this country as far as working. But I also, when people get upset about that and say, well, he's going to deport this, he's going to deport that. Yeah, but this issue came about because the Biden administration left the border open and let millions of people coming in here, burning the spot for the guy who's been here for 10 years working his butt off and doing his thing. So when they left that border open, that's when it brought eyes on the illegal stuff. And now they're saying, hell no, we got another 10 million illegals in here. We got to get them out of here. So the Democrats have as much to do with the illegal problem and the people getting deported as much as the Republicans. It's not one party over the other. Both parties have a lot to do because you left the border open, bro. You're the one that, it's like, we've been at a kickback, right? Let's say we're at a kickback. It's a ditching party. We're in junior high. We've been doing this. We've been doing this party for one weekend for the whole year, and then all of a sudden one dummy opens the door and tells the whole school, come in, everybody. And then instead of having 20 kids in this apartment, you have 200. Guess what? You just burned the spot. Who's coming? The cops are coming.
You just ruined it for everybody.
You just ruined it for everybody else. And that's exactly what they did by leaving that border open. They burned it for everybody else. As far as Social Security and them getting rid of it, if they were to get rid of it, they'd have to implement something else. But the reality is that
No, Gil. I didn't mean get rid of it. He said get rid of the tax.
Oh no, that I've heard. Of course, they should get rid of that. Yeah, they should. They should. They should get rid of that. I did hear something about that. They should get rid of that tax because, like, I have, my in-laws, right? They get money and they get taxed for it. And I know this because my wife does. My wife does a lot of their finances because they're elderly, right? And and my wife's like, "Can you believe this?" I'm like, what the hell? They're only coming in with a low amount of money as it is, and you're gonna tax them for money that they paid out of their taxes to get this money? It makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, they're getting taxed on taxes on top of taxes. Yeah, they're only making like $1,800 a month.
Thank you, bro. That's what. And then they want
on a good month.
On a good month.
Getting taxed on top of that.
And that's money that they paid out of their taxes, working 30 years for. That should be tax free, bro.
Right.
I definitely agree with that. Also, the healthcare system with them as well as retirees, it's insane. It is so difficult to do all that paperwork. I see what my wife does. My wife has to go out and get other people who do it to help her fill it out. But me and my wife have these conversations. I'm like, dude, what would your mom and dad do if they didn't have somebody like you?
Right. I just thought about that right now. Yeah. I'm with advantage.
Yeah, it is so much paperwork, so much loops, and she gets frustrated. So I can imagine if you're like a 75, 80-year-old man or woman and you're trying to do this stuff, you're not going to do it, bro. You're never going to do it. It's insane. So, yeah, we should definitely not be taxing Social Security. We should, the no taxes as far as overtime, that's awesome, great stuff. And
the overtime too. You're right.
Hopefully he implements a lot of this stuff and it goes through, bro. And hopefully a lot of this stuff goes through and it works. The only thing I do fear is the immigration thing. I just hope to God that they don't get out of hand and just start going and doing like, back in the 50s, homie, because we have plenty of work for everybody who was here prior to this fiasco we had here within the last 2 or 3 years with how many people, because the people we got coming in now, they're complaining because they're not getting no money. They're complaining because they're getting kicked out of hotels. They're complaining because their EBT cards ain't working no more. It's like, fool.
Yeah, you stopped that, right?
Yeah, New York.
Stop it.
Well, trip out on this.
Stop that.
New York stopped it. New York, Chicago, you know what they're doing right now? They're shipping illegals back to Texas on the bus, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're shipping. And why do you think they're shipping to Texas? Because they know Texas is going to deport them. That's why. In other words, they want Texas to do the dirty work for them, bro, because it's fine and dandy to sit there and say, bring everybody, we have room. But then once you actually bring them to your city and you're like, wait a minute, I got a few million citizens over here who aren't making ends meet, a bunch of homeless, a bunch of drug addicts, but I'm going to put 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 people in a hotel and give them EBT? No, it's going to break the bank. And that's exactly what happened to New York. And that was a great thing that happened in New York because it showed the New York politicians, hey, bro, being woke and all that, it's lovely. But when it comes time to do business, you can't be woke doing business. And doing business is bad business, is bringing millions of people from other countries and just letting them in without even checking who they are.
Well, yeah, nobody's stepping up, right? So that's where you're sending them to Texas because Texas is the one saying, hey, you know what? You got to go, my brother.
Yeah.
You can't stay here.
And the thing is that the woke world, which thank God now is dead after this election, in the woke world, you can't say anything. If you're a mayor of a liberal city and you say, hey, man, we can't take on so many illegal immigrants, the woke world will chew you up alive. But that's no longer the case. We have to do what's best for our citizens now, and even for our former illegals. I still say that we got to do what's best for them because I know plenty of people who are illegal who have been here for 10, 20 years, bro, and they've been putting in work, taking care of business, and they're looking at the border and saying, "¿Qué chingados eso?" And I talk to these people like, what the hell are you doing?
I have family members. Without cutting you off, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have family members. I just had a niece. They came over. She's anyways, but she came over here to have her baby, right?
Okay.
So he could be a legal citizen. And then guess what? She's going to go back. Why did she come here? to collect the.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you
That's
know
bullshit.
this.
I mean, that's my family.
Thank
and
you,
everything,
bro.
but I think it's bullshit. I mean, God, man.
And we
I don't want to be a hypocrite.
No.
But I don't feel that's right.
It's no, because it's not right. It's not right. I know some people done the same thing, and that's why he wants to take away birth citizenship. But I think it's going to be very difficult because the 14th Amendment covers that. But that is bullshit for people to come over here, have a baby.
We pay for it. We pay for it.
Go back, and then have the people mail them their welfare check over there, because over here $400 may not be shit. Over there, you're living good. You're living middle class in Mexico. So,
you're living okay. You're living a pretty good.
But again, it's people burning the spot for other people. Just like all the millions that came in, burn the spot. People like your family member, people that I know, the Asian people, who come over here. There's a lot of Asian people who come over here. They go in hotels, they have the babies, and then they go back to China just so they can have a citizenship. But that will tell people how important around the world it is to be a U.S. citizen and stop taking this thing for granted. But we can't just sit there and let people keep abusing the system. And that's why we got the president that we have, the president-elect that's coming in pretty soon. He's going to hopefully stop a lot of this garbage.
Well, that's why everybody wants to come over here before he takes office. If they want to rush it, hey, you know what? I'm in, and you know, it is what it is after that. No, but it doesn't make it right, man. That's not right. It doesn't matter if you're Asian or Mexican, or black, white, purple, pink, whatever. A couple months back, we had a discussion about the Ukrainians coming over here and try to get citizenship, and we had these big old parties, like 2,000-3,000 people storming the border, this and that, and there were setting up in camps. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Setting up in camps. And the Ukrainians, a couple weeks, they're in, but the people that are coming from Honduras or wherever, you know, because the M13 is going to kill them, or M18, or whatever it is. But no, you guys got to stay here. You got to stay in these camps, in campaments. Let your daughters and your kids get, you know, molested, raped, whatever it is. But we're gonna put the Ukrainians or the Russians, let them come over. What shit? What? Okay, they're in war. What do you think about?
To me that was wrong. And the reason they let the Ukrainians in because they look, you know, they have blonde hair and blue eyes. But to me, if you're looking for asylum, right? To me, I posted about that. I thought it was completely wrong. If you're looking for asylum, you should stay in TJ like everybody else and wait your turn, because you're no longer in Ukraine. You've left that war zone. Now you're sitting at the border, and now you're asking for asylum like everybody else. But no, they let them all in, bro. They let them all in. But it's politics.
Yeah, that's such a bunch of baloney. So at the end of the day, I hope Trump does make a difference, which I kind of see where it's already starting to, you know, go
another thing,
the right way.
Another thing I liked was that on day one, also that he's gonna implement a ban on surgeries for minors, for doctors giving.
Yep.
That's a great thing, bro.
You're talking about the woke people.
Yes.
Talking about the woke people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How Kamala says, okay, you know what? They go to jail. We're going to give them this sex transplant. This and that. It's okay for them to participate in female sports when they're males.
That's insane,
what
bro.
What kind of nonsense is that? Come on.
It's
man.
because
you have a daughter. You really
thank you.
Some guy going into to go pee, standing up, and your daughter's in there. Come on.
And that's what that's an issue they're having right now, because there's a new transgender Congress lady or man, and the congresswomen don't want him in his bathroom. And then all of a sudden, why are you trying to degrade one person? Wait a minute. For one person, this is the problem. The Democrats haven't learned yet. For one person, you want to sit there and take everybody else's privacy, which is all the women. And I forgot who was the one that said it. Do you want a man peeing next to your wife? Absolutely not, brother. I don't want a man in the bathroom with my wife.
Of course not.
But that's.
Of course. I identify as female, but I got my junk hanging right here. Come on, man. Really?
And that's the way
ridiculous.
It goes. Hey, I appreciate the call, brother.
I'll give you one last example.
Yeah, sure.
Let somebody else get on there. So I went on a cruise not too long ago, a couple months back, right? And
yep.
It was a trip because I've never been on a cruise like this. So I went on the cruise, and we went to dinner, and then coming out of dinner, they have the restrooms, right?
Yes.
And I seen 3 restrooms. I seen him, her, and then a middle one.
All gender.
I was thinking it was a handicap. Exactly. It was for transgender, which is fine. I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that. Hey, you know what? If you identify whatever you identify with, go to the middle one, but don't go into the females, go into the males. You know,
Yeah,
I think that was a great idea. I think that was amazing.
I'm down with that. But the thing is this,
right?
It's like too much, and I'm not gonna say all, but too much of the transgender community, they want to be offended. So they want to try to go into a women's bathroom so they can sit there and say, "Oh, you're being you're being a homophobe." No, bro. Listen, you want your own bathroom? Get your money, brother. Get your money. But that world is gone. We don't no longer have to sit there and be quiet and worried about somebody canceling us. More than half of the country voted, and more than half of the country said, we're tired of this woke BS. We're tired of this BS, brother. It's time to get back to being America, and that's what I'm talking about.
You know what? Screw the adults. Let's think about the kids.
For sure.
Right? Let's think about the kids. Screw the adults. We can deal with this.
For sure.
Kids,
absolutely.
Come on, man.
Hey, appreciate the call, Temecula. Ya sabes, cabrón.
Thank you, Gil.
Appreciate you, brother.
Evening.
You too, brother. Late.
You're awesome.
That's the man right there. Here's a day one. We're getting there, homie. Slowly but surely. Funny thing is that it is exactly what your generation did. So politics shift, like the food truck issue. Hold on, let me try to see if I can do this. The food truck issues and the siege along with the restaurant setup, but it isn't only Latinos, therefore sanctioned. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or hotline. Hello. Yeah, you there? Caller.
I just have to give my. Oh, hi.
There you go.
My name is Steve. Yeah, I just want to give my 2 cents on everything.
Shoot.
You know, look at the victory of Trump. What it showed the world is that we're just like them, and by that I mean, you know, America has this faith that we're hope, we're about equality, human rights, everything. At the end, we're not. We are just like them, just like the Russians, just like the North Koreans. We're all the same. That is the danger that Donald Trump is bringing.
But when you say, hold on, let's go one at a time. But when you say we're just like them, and that's the danger, what's dangerous about not wanting men in the bathroom with kids? What's dangerous about not wanting boys?
Okay, look it. The danger is the bigger picture, Gil.
The what?
The bigger picture.
Okay, the bigger picture. Okay.
The bigger picture, because the reason why is whenever there's injustices going around the world, the world looks up to the USA to say something or do something.
Yes.
Right?
Correct. I agree.
But Trump, at the end, he showed the world that we're just like them.
No, I disagree with you. I think what Trump's showing the world is strength. What the America has been showing the world in the last 4 years is that we lost all common sense. That we let literally men say, well, I'm a woman, and you had scientists who were afraid to sit there and let somebody say, what's a man or a woman? Well, it depends what you think. No, when I see a dog and I'm gonna go get a dog, I know which is a female and I know which is a male. By what? By just looking at the junk. That's very simple. If you want to think you're something else, no problem, brother. Get your money. But you can't have the rest of the world live in your world and believe just because you believe it that it's true. So what Trump did is it brought back common sense. It brought back America to say, no, dude, this is crazy. The woke world. I don't know if you agree with the woke world. Will you differentiate a man and a woman, or do you think it's in your head?
Look, Gil, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Shoot.
I voted for Trump.
Okay.
I voted for Trump. I am a Republican.
Okay.
And pretty much, look it. How should I say this? I'm trying to word this right. All right. North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he's a strong man.
Yes.
Putin, he's a strong man. Trump is a strong man. They're all strong people. We're just like them. That's why it was a danger. Now, is it good? Yes, it's good. But at the end, the USA in the future cannot hold the moral high ground for human rights.
Listen.
Because let me say this. Let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the thing is, like, what Trump is trying to do with all the illegals, okay, they're going to go after the criminals, as they say.
Yes.
But the criminals are not stupid. They're not going to be out in the open. They're going to be even more sneaky about how they do things.
You're giving criminals too much credit, because criminals, what they do, they break the law. So eventually you're going to get caught. All right, I got this guy in jail.
Not all of them.
Well,
not
some.
all of them.
Most.
Look at like criminals. They're not like animals. They're humans like me and you.
Yes.
But you know who are the ones who are going to be the easy targets? The little paisas. The people selling little fruits in the on the.
Well, those are the ones that I really hope that they don't do that.
No, it's going to happen because you know why? They're going to have to meet their quotas, and they're going to have to show up a parade. You know what I mean? Like, a show for the American people. Who are we getting? We're getting people who are criminals because at the end of the day, yes, the people who come over to try to work for a better life, they are doing, things that they need to do to help their families. But at the end of the day, the way the law looks at them, they are breaking the law because they're here illegally.
Okay, let me get back to the original part when you said as far as taking the moral high ground. The rest of the world, my man, especially the people who don't like us, they already saw us for who we are. We're just like anybody else. We've always been. We can't take the moral high ground when I hear and like with Republicans, a lot of times I'm pro-choice, homie. I still think 3 months or less, but it's hard to take the moral high ground when we're bombing places, killing kids all the time. I think under the Obama administration, they killed about 7 kids. They hit the wrong thing. In Afghanistan, hundreds of thousands of kids we killed. Iraq, hundreds of thousands of kids we killed. We killed kids. We killed innocent people all over the world. We've been doing it since the beginning of time. So that moral high ground was just, it was more of a charade that we put up for everybody to think. The rest of the world at this point knows who we are. We're the might. We're modern day Rome, homie.
We were supposed to be better propaganda-wise. See, that was the thing. It's propaganda. We're supposed to be better than them.
But that's the thing. Propaganda was telling you that Donald Trump was Hitler, the fascist, and as soon as he gets to office,
he's not Hitler.
I know, but that's what they were saying. All of a sudden now he's back to be normal. Donald Trump is who we need in today's day and age, especially with the wars we have around the world, with China pressing up on us, with Russia pressing up on us, North Korea. Donald Trump is the guy we need. We don't need somebody who's worried about, well, what are we going to do for transgenders this week? Listen, they make it seem like we were out there hunting transgenders, and we don't care, bro. We've never. It's like they put it in your face every day, and we're saying this was going on. I've never in my life heard of somebody, hey, homie, let's go beat up some transgenders, homie. Hey, homie, nobody cares, bro. We're out here trying to pay some bills, and they're worried about transgender rights, which it's not really an issue.
I agree with you. But you know what's interesting?
Yes.
How all of you are fixated on the little issues when the big issue, I stated it, that at the end, where Trump showed the world that we're just like them.
And that's okay. In other words, we are human beings, homie, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I've never thought I was perfect. I've never thought this and that. I'm the type of human being that goes to work, takes care of his family, wants safe streets, wants clean streets, wants boys playing with boys, wants girls playing with girls, wants a president that can tell me what a boy is, what a girl is, not somebody who, and starts hiding because they may hurt somebody's feelings. That's what I want. I want somebody to tell me like it is.
I agree. But look, like again, you're focusing on the little things.
Okay.
Now, what I'm speaking on is the bigger things about human rights. Because when they start rounding up all the illegals, they're going to go after the little paisa people. That's where you're going to see, because they're the easy ones. They're going to raid all the little costura factories, the fields over there in Central and Northern California. Those are the places they're going to go, not just here, but around the country. And that's going to be the public fate.
I think, listen, if that were to happen, okay, if that were to happen, I would say it's wrong. And I think that would.
But they don't care.
Hold on.
They already said it. The border czar said he's going to. Take the whole family out.
I heard that because that's when he was being pressed on, and they were trying to make him seem like he was an animal. You're separating people, and he's let it be known, which is true. If I get pulled over, get a DUI, and I got my kids in the car, guess what? You're separating me from my family.
No,
it was propaganda.
The kids in cages like they're animals.
The kids in cages thing doesn't hurt my feelings, bro. The kids in cages thing is hold on. The kids in cages thing was under the Obama administration, but there is no uproar. But no, think about it. Why is it that people that feel so hard about kids in cages never like to when we bring up the Obama thing? Oh, it's gonna be worse. No, the actual picture that the news reporters used for the kids in cages, that was in 2014 under the Obama administration. It's again, this is what kills me about the people like how you're talking right now. When it comes to Democrats, oh well, that's different. It's the same shit. When Harris said, I want to build the wall, you could say whatever you want, but you're saying
much what I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yes.
I don't care about people. What I'm getting at is, see, I have the heart to look the other way. Do you?
Do I have the heart to again? See, but you don't let me finish now. If it comes to them like going out there and just raiding regular places, I will be the first one to say this is bullshit, and I'll be the first one to say, okay, well, let's go protest, let's go do something. Maybe this is what the Latinos finally need to get together and do something about it.
Get together, though, because we're separated.
Well, then
we don't care.
Well,
we don't care about
I do care, homie. I told you, I do care. I wouldn't care about that. Well, I do care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here talking to you.
Mexicans, Guatemalans, El Salvadorians, Brazilians, Venezuelans, we might be Latino, but we're all different. We don't care about each other.
I don't know, bro. I do, homie. That's why on the 23rd, this will be time plug. I'll be giving away turkeys with the church on my hood on Tierra Street, November 23rd, homie. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be there.
I know you have a good heart, but pretty much what I'm saying is overall, Trump showed the world that we're different.
But you voted for him, though. So explain that to me. Why would you vote for him?
Because you know why? You know why I voted for him? Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I was younger, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I was younger, I had a big heart. I cared about people. As life went on, I got dealt dirty by people. Some people were good, but overall, what I'm trying to say is, voting for Donald Trump was selfish.
So
it's about ourselves.
So you're selfish.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm selfish.
Fair enough, brother.
I want to help my friends that I love and my family. As far as anyone else that's not with me, I don't care.
Hey, caller.
That's why.
I appreciate the call, my man.
Yes. Thank you,
for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
One love, like. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I believe he voted for Donald Trump. He seemed like hate him. Differentiate. I can't roll a differentiate. All right, I'll get it. Yeah, I get it. The caller just, I don't know if he voted for Trumpito, homie. So I'm telling him he didn't vote for Trumpito. Let me see if I get this guy. Hold on. I heard him say some stuff that I thought were pretty good. Hold on.
People who process the bodies, but with as many these allowing agents to target migrants who also.
Oh, yeah. Let's watch this, homeboy. Hold on. Hotline, what you got?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Cholo?
We over here talking some politica. Fool, what's up, homeboy?
Yeah, hearing it. Hey, saludos desde Atlanta, man. Hey.
Talk to me.
Hey, preach to that, man. And what you're saying is nothing but facts, man. Exactly, because of the last caller is why your country's so fucked up. We're so worried about feelings and this and that. We can't even pay your fucking bills, bro.
Yeah.
They out here worried about how we're looking for the country, how we're looking for this, that. Fuck all of that, man. Worry about eating.
Yeah, for sure.
If people wait and pay their bills good, nobody will be worried about the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, homie. That's what this said to everybody. We're tired of people's, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, no, homie, if you're over here taking up space, like, hey, brother, keep it moving. Like, hey, the only way you can fix like the homeless problem is to get it head on and not just say, well, it's because they have mental health. Everybody has mental problems, bro. You think I want to get up every day? I would love to sit there every day, get me an 8-ball, get me some beer, and just party it up and say, I don't give a fuck. I would love that. But you know what? I'm going to lose my wife. I'm going to lose my family. I'm going to lose my home. I'm going to lose my job. So I got to be there and say, nope, no drugs for you, Gil. No getting drunk on the weekend. No, like, I got to be responsible. what we're doing right now as a society, which is starting to change, is we are actually making it easier for people to F up, bro. And we have to change that narrative. We got to sit there and say, no, you have to be accountable for what you do. And America, for the last 4 years, hasn't been accountable. It has been giving excuse after excuse after excuse and saying it's nobody's fault. But no, it's our fault. So we got to get it together, people.
Exactly. Preach to them, Cholo, like you said. Hey, definitely hit everything on the head, man. That's the way it is, man.
That's right, brother.
They got to get back to realism, man. We kind of lost our track, and our agenda was all over the place, man. Some of the shit we was hearing in the past 4 years was just out there, man. So I'm definitely glad the grown-ups are back to thinking and let's get the wheels going again, man.
Appreciate you, my man. One love, homie.
Hey, likewise, man. Stay safe out there, man.
For sure, homie. Thank you. What's up, homeboy? Let me see if I can get this in here real quick. Studio mode. Get that off. Not video capture. I'm gonna show you guys right now the border czar. He had a pretty good interview with let me get this out of there. Okay, let's fade here. Let's see what we got.
Each president handled deportation and returned. Left office, 400,000 illegal border encounters. In Trump's first year, border crossings dropped to a record low of 300,000. Why? Tough talk on immigration, which served as a deterrent. In his last year, and then he had the home country agreements where he was facilitating deals where people kept processing in their own borders, within their own borders. His remain in Mexico, pressuring Mexico to put troops on the border with Guatemala and the border with the U.S. His last year, border encounters were at 400,000, okay? Now, why'd they go back up? Because the demand returned, okay? Now, you go to Biden. And Trump had set up Title 42, okay? Which
Title 42, baby.
Slowed down asylum because of the pandemic. That helped. In Biden's first year, though, border crossings skyrocketed to 1.7 million. Why?
Numbers don't lie.
Wasn't talking tough about immigration, much more welcoming. There was a lot more instability in Latin America. There was a stronger U.S. economy post-COVID. You know, don't sleep on COVID as a fact. UC crossings are like 5 times higher than when Trump left office. Deported 240,000 migrants in 2016, but their enforcement policy focused, as does Biden's, on targeting criminals, not just those who own deportations at 9,000 in his first year.
So this is the guy who's going
to care about the deportation because he released millions of people into the country where President Trump didn't.
And that is because, and please feel free to correct whatever assertions I made you don't agree with. You're the boss. But that is because Biden changed the definition of who the men and women doing enforcement should be looking for, correct?
No, that'd be ICE. He has changed the definition.
See if I can hear
I've seen hundreds of policies come and go. I know what policies work.
New sheriff in town, people.
You did the job.
I care. And I care because of the tragedies I've seen on the southwest border. You know, I've stood on the back of a tractor trailer with 19 dead people at my feet, including a 5-year-old little. And they force them to listen, torturing the man. No. If we don't have border security, we got to know who's coming in, what's coming in,
facts,
where it's coming in, why it's coming in. That's what national security is all about.
Of illegal entrance. Our major focus of resources and political pressure on foreign countries should be on stopping
the speech at the RNC. These cartels are.
I want to see. There was a part where he spoke.
Which is a crime. You can ask to go to court or not show up in court, get an order in absentia, or get an order by a judge if you show up in court.
Yeah, we'll do a whole other piece on these guys here. Let me see video. But it's definitely going down, man. It's definitely going down. Hopefully they don't target the regular mom and pops places, but you know, this is something. Again, this is something that to me was brought upon because the Biden administration left the border wide open, man. So it made more and more people come in. It made many Americans feel uncomfortable and say, "Hey, man, this is BS. We need to stop this." And now there's a new sheriff in town, and they will stop this, homeboy. So with that being said, people, shout out your city, shout out your state. Let's run it up. We about to get out of here, homeboy. We'll do an episode of the boys, not the boys tomorrow. Tomorrow's what's the word, homeboy? What's the word, Mockingbird? We'll save more women and children harm. All right, let me see. Give you 30 more seconds because there is a delay. Close this off real quick, homeboy. This will go on our. I'll let it run for a little bit. There you go, homeboy. Sur Centro Los Angeles. Nothing major. San Diego, California. Arizona. Ooh. Austin, Texas in the house. That's what I'm talking. Going nationwide, players. Debbie said, all right, AC. Yeah, so remember, guys, Saturday, 23rd, North Hollywood. Tierra Street Park. It's right next to the In-N-Out. There's only one In-N-Out in North Hollywood. There's only one In-N-Out on the east side part of the valley. Well, there might be one in Van Nuys, but for sure, come through. Panorama City in the building. This was the lechero, homeboy. Trucha con el pinche lechero. The ghost is from worldwide. Yeah, we'll be out there 10 a.m. Come through. Support your boy. Even if you don't want to have, even if you're not in need of a turkey, just come through, man. It'll be a good, wholesome family event. I'm inviting you to my neighborhood. We'll take a walk around there. That is my stomping grounds. Shit, I'm going to drive by there right now, homie. Ya sabes, cabrones. With that, you guys have a great week. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day, homie. We almost out of this beat. Damn, carnal. Let me get another city over here. All right, people. Peace out. Appreciate you guys, man. One love, homeboy. Eastside Rivas, Notorious One. What's up, Notorious, homie? It's about time we run one, carnal. Get in here, homie. I need that.